John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. And this may be a weird one, Chris. We've got the wind absolutely howling out of the ballpark. So that's sure to make lives difficult to the pitchers and outfielders.
And even the infielders, when you have those pop-ups to shallow part of the outfield or maybe the rim of the infield where normally an infielder's backpedaling a little bit to make a catch, never fun when you look up and you see those flags blowing all over the place. You know there's activity up in the air.
The Atlanta Braves taking on the San Francisco Giants. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And today's starter, Hayden Birdsong. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And a foul ball. Fouled off down the right side. Tapped softly on the ground. Over to Smith. And Acuna retired. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here comes Austin Riley.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
In the air, right side of the infield. Smith sizing this one up. Brings it in. 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Lee makes the catch, inning over. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here in San Francisco, our starter in this one, Chris Sale. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Bottom of the first, here's Elliot Ramos. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And misses inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Now this is in the air down the line. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's one down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And perhaps part of the game plan is to get into the bullpen as early as possible. They're facing a staff that's blown a lot of games in the later innings.
Boog, and as hitters, you're aware of that, but you don't want to become too relaxed and wait too late in the ball game because you never know what could happen on any given day. But with that said, even if you fall behind early, you've got a lot of confidence that this game will not be over until that final out.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Swing and a pop-up. Murphy has a beat on it, and he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We head to the 2nd from San Francisco. No score. Back here at Oracle Park, and now here's the veteran DH, Marcell Ozuna. Ozuna starting as the designated hitter, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Birdsong back to work.
1-0.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. On the ground to third, Chapman. Slings to first. Ozuna is out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
1 down, base is empty. And another ball.
Outside.
Our plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ramos makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Alex Verdugo stands in now and watches strike 1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch in the dirt.
2-1.
2 balls and a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a pitch.
Ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
2 down, nobody on. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Sean Murphy. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Verdugo off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And the 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. One left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
That one finds the zone. 1-2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
The 1-2.
2-2.
Got him swinging. Now it's Dominic Smith. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Lined into right. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's 2 away. Willie Adames stands in. And there's a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Just
That
misses.
That's the ball.
And a count 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Giants go in order. Giants go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Michael Harris II. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
1-0.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen. And that drops in for a strike. And that's off the outside edge. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. And that one
2
is
and 2.
downstairs. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Yastrzemski makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta, right
And
fielder
now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? 2 out, space is empty. And downstairs.
In an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Still no score. As we go to the last of the third, here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. And it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And that's in for a strike. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second.
1-2
Tag, and they got him.
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly. And that's what happened right there. He made up for the lack of accuracy with excellent velocity. Nice job with the catch and throw right there.
1-2 now. Way
2-2.
inside. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball.
Now batting, left fielder, Elliott.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Elliott Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Step off, throw to first. Back in safe, really close. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Two outs and one in scoring position. That one
1-2.
misses, and a count 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw in, it's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Ramos, the runner at first with two gone. And that's downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
All sliders so
2 strikes.
far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Hit hard, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here is Matt Olson. Fastball is outside.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
Nobody out. Runner at first. That one is absolutely belted. And there's a hit. Around second is Riley. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. In there for strike one. Runners on the corners, no outs. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Fly to left his first time. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Runners at the corners, one away. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ramos sizes this one up. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 1-1.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Here's Alex Verdugo.
Boog, the runner at first, needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
That one misses, and that is ball 1. Just missed.
Ball.
That one lifted to left. Ramos ranging back, tracks it down for the out. And that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're midway in the 4th, all tied 1-1. Back here in San Francisco, ready to go, bottom 4. And digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Pitch misses.
1-2.
Now 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Now it's Matt Chapman. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball 1
That's
there.
ball.
All tied up. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. The other way, and foul ball. Chapman gets a piece there. And that one ripped to left. And there's 2 away. Dom Smith stands in. 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. In for a strike. Good slider. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
In the air, right field. Acuna after it. Drops into the glove. And that ends the inning. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. We're headed to the 5th. All tied 1-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. So here's Murphy now. Murphy, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
To third. Throws to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Little chopper rolls foul.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
1 down, base is empty. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Oh and 2 now. In the air to left center, Ramos. Puts it away for the out. Now here is Nick Allen. Flied to right his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Goes down looking. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still tied 1-1. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. Sale back to work. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Strike 2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat. And the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Fitzgerald in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. He swings and fouls one off.
Ball. 1-2.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin
Here comes Austin Riley. 1 for 2. That's the 3rd, and that's a foul ball. And that's in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Walker, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Beck also throwing. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Not close with that one. Now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Hayden Birdsong done for the afternoon. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new arm. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Landon Root, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. Here's Matt Olson. having a lot more success on the road this season. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah.
Next offering is outside. Ball four, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Go ahead run on base. Next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2 in this one. And a curve misses outside. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
No, that's low.
This one
Ball.
in the dirt. Fastball in for a strike. 2-2 now. Olsen off the first with 2 away. The 2-2. Up the middle. Oh, a great grab on the dive. And they get the out. So the Giants' pen gets the job done. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Elliot Ramos. Off the plate inside. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes. That's a ball.
And that drops in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball there. That's to third, Riley. Now a jump throw, and he gets him. Nicely done. And now it's Wilmer Flores. On the ground to the left. Riley fires to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Giants go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Top of inning number 7. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. And that misses. Ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Over to Smith, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab on the run. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
And that's
No,
outside.
that's outside. Ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning stretch time. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
That clips the corner. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee, a left-hander, also throwing. Outside low, and it's 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1. Inside just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting
now the first baseman, Dominic Smith.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Right side. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. New arm for the Giants, Ryan Walker.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now at the plate, Michael Harris II. This one lifted in the air, left field. Ramos settles under this one, and it's caught for the out. And next for Atlanta, Nick Allen. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Camilo Doval getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
2-0.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 3-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Ripped to third and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
So here's Riley now. 1 for 3.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Yeah.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And right back to misses the first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Dylan Lee.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that one hit to first. Down the line, and it's foul. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
Up next for the Giants, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Pitch misses there. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson appears to be getting loose. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. On the ground to third. Throw on to Olsen, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Tyler Fitzgerald digs in now. That one missed. Lee, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. Next pitch misses outside. 2-0. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-1.
Two outs. Just missed. Elliot Ramos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two down, nobody on. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. This one in the air right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. It's the ninth, and we are tied. Back here in San Francisco, we go to the ninth, and now Matt Olson up to hit. Walker back to work. On a bounce right side. Fitzgerald in plenty of time to first, and Olsen is set down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that misses. And that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. That's down
No,
and in.
that missed. That's a ball. 2-1.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-2. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Making a move at first, entering as the pinch runner, Eli White. Go ahead run on base. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And that's in for a strike. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Outside with a breaking ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That pitch in for a strike. 1-2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Way inside, gets out of the way. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Popped up. And that is foul. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ryan Walker done for the day, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Camilo Doval.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's That's outside.
That's outside.
And it's 1-2. With the go-ahead run at first, here at the top of the ninth. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first, and here's the pinch runner, Jose Azocar. First and second, 2 outs. Sean Murphy, the next to hit. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. All tied 1-1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Pierce Johnson.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
To the batter now, Elliot Ramos. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-2. And a curveball is just outside. Movement in the bullpen. Craig Kimbrell up and loosening in the pen. And it's even up.
That's a really good take.
Pierce Johnson fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one the other way. Hauls it in. 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Base hit right field. And the winning run is aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Flores getting ready to hit. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1, double play, and we're headed to extra innings.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back here at Oracle Park, here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
0-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Man at second. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. And out number one on the grab. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Nick Allen will hit next. That's down and in. A slider missed.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And that's downstairs and outside.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, 1 out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. And a pop-off right side, foul territory. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away. Austin Riley at the plate. Out front, rip foul. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
With the go-ahead run at third, and here in extra innings. Got him looking. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Matt Chapman.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
And that drops in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. That's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
Making a move at second base. Giants go to a pinch runner. Number 56. He's the potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score at a base hit. So up next, Dominic Smith. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
0-1.
And now it's even up.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The winning run on second base. And that one in the air center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Now here is Willie Adames. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. He flexes his power with that swing. And the Giants walk it off in extra innings.
Get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.